All right. Welcome in, everyone. The stream is starting. Okay. So, today we will see Group B of the GeoGuessr Champions League Season 2. And we will, together, enjoy a few nice games of GeoGuessr from, I want to show you these top players here. Firma, Angeli, Tomek, and Zaker are going to play today. And we are going to see these 6 games, hopefully. And yeah, as I said, it's for Group B of the tournament or the league. And yeah, of course, for a lot of points. So, hi Yi, how are you doing? I'm quite excited to be able to cast this one. Hi Causey. And Firma is already here. Let's wait for Angeli. Angeli, I think. You are happy. That's very nice to hear. Good to hear. Great that you are here. And you're gonna see some nice games if you stay. So consider staying. I hope my mic is good and everything, like the quality. I have been away from my PC for a few days because of Christmas. I was home with my family and I hope everything still is working as it should. But I'm sure you guys will let me know if not. So I'm just gonna assume everything is fine for now. And as I said, we're just gonna wait for Angeli to show up. And then we're gonna start with the first game of Moving. And if you're not familiar with the GeoGuessr Champions League in this season, it's 3 games for each pairing of people. And we're gonna see a moving game, a no-move game, and an NMPZ game. So it's gonna be fire. I think it's gonna be nice, especially since the players are obviously very high elo players and very skilled players, I should say. So probably some very intense games, some high elo performance games on our hands today. Yeah. I hope you guys are ready. I am ready. And we have 2 minutes left. 2054 average elo. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is insane. I mean, considering there was no player above 2000, like, I don't know, 6 months ago? Maybe? Or maybe a bit longer, but I don't know. That is actually crazy that the average elo is above that. It's above 2000. So, yeah. Very high skilled, high elo players. Probably more right now since Angel hit 2k if you're 2k, okay. Angel also, okay, so Angel hit 2k. That's insane. I don't even know what you have to do for 2k, but at the same time, sometimes I think about, like, I mean, I don't know any, or basically any car metas, at least compared to a lot of other players. So no car metas and no copyright metas. And just very few like season metas or something. So everything that is actually considered meta, like in the literal sense, I would say, a meta, because a poll isn't really a meta, right? So just like coverage metas, I would say. I don't really know these. And I'm at like 1700 right now. So you can get there without knowing that. But to hit like 2k, which is 300 elo above me, you probably have to know like every single one of these. And I'm pretty sure these players know every single one of these. And Angeli or Angel or whatever is here now. So both players are here. And that means we can probably start. I'm gonna wave for now. Maybe the wave back. Firma waved like probably a few minutes ago. Let's make sure they're here. Okay, Firma is here. Okay, both are here. let's go. We're gonna start the game. Enjoy, everyone watching, and of course, good luck, have fun to both of the players. Alright, round number 1. No, you don't trust me. In NPC, you definitely don't. Wait, what is it referring to, Saker? Sorry, I did yep too much. I don't know what you mean. oh, like, no, I don't know. We are basically on the same elo right now, and I also barely know coverage meta. Yeah, I mean, so, but sometimes I think like that's maybe probably like the peak you can reach without knowing all these coverage metas, right? Because I think, actually, sometimes it's actually, sorry, I'm too locked in on the round. Sometimes it's an advantage to not know these things. At least that's what I think. Because sometimes people like, especially for like Russia, stuff like that. Ooh, great guess from Firma here. Northern Mindoro. 1,000 points in round number 1, not bad. Yeah, so sometimes vibes is actually more important. And I think I have like quite a decent vibe in Russia. And sometimes people who play with like car antenna metas and stuff like that, the antennas, like, for all I know, they spread to like clusters around the country. So you never know exactly where you are. And just playing off of vibes can be of an advantage there, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it. At least that's what I can say. Okay, but to know every coverage meta to hit 2K. Yeah, probably not everyone, every single one, but I mean at least know some, right? And like the most basic ones, like for example, like as I said, car metas in Russia or Australia or stuff like that. The big countries mainly. Right, and we are in Sweden here. And ooh, this time we see a very, very close guess from Angel. Nice guess there. And that's another almost 300 points in the other direction. So now both players do not play flawless anymore, but maybe from here on, we don't know. But of course, we want to see an exciting game, so no matter what happens, let's make it as interesting as possible for the viewers. Kristiansand and Stockholm. Wait, Kristiansand is in Norway, isn't it? Or not? Wait, we are in Norway. But why is Stockholm on the sign? Oh, because we are in Oslo and then... Okay, that makes sense. Good damage here for Firma. And we are in Germany. Bürgermeister something road. I don't know what it said exactly. But this should be... It looks like a round with a lot of info. And of course it's a tweaked world, so there is info, we know that. The question is, who can find the city name first? And then additionally, probably locate it would be good. Friedrich-Erhard-Straße there. So only road names that don't really help to figure out where we are. Oh, okay. So there's Bayreuth, Hof, Regensburg, all cities in Bavaria. Firma seems to know Bayreuth and goes for some city there. Angel is still zoomed in on central Germany there. Also goes Bavaria, okay. Bit further south though. We were in Weiden in der Oberpfalz. That's 142 points for Firma. Solid lead here. Ah, quite solid, I should say. I only queue NPC ranked, so I definitely think 2K is possible. Okay, yeah, on NPC, probably, yeah. Probably. But I think NMPZ is way more luck based than, for example, no move, which is way more. I mean, it's both. It's obviously very skill based, but the percentage of luck that plays a role in NMPZ is a bit higher, I would say. Obviously, yeah. So makes sense. All right, Tunisia. We had Sfax on that sign. And Angel is quite close to the 5k. Not on a road, but 142 points of damage. I think we already saw that. All 3 games are played, right? Or just best of 3? Yeah, all 3 games are played. Exactly. Good evening, Dave Caramel. Good evening. And moin moin. On Friday it's gonna be best of 3. Okay, alright. Good to know. Wait, Friday? What is today? Oh, I lost track of the weekdays over the Christmas time here. What day is today? No move requires more knowledge. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say that. Not, I mean. Ooh, is that a 5k? No, it's not quite a 5k, but very good guess here from Firma. Nice. Oh, wow. That's a nice looking round. Yeah, obviously moving requires the most knowledge of places. But I think no move is still, I mean, no move is probably the mode where you need the coverage matters the most, right? Probably. So I would say it's not the perfect mode for me. Still, that's the one or basically the only mode I play. But it's fine. I like it. It's fun. But today I queued some unranked moving jewels as well. I like to play moving from time to time. Just for fun. And it is actually fun. I like playing moving. Let me check what's... Okay, today's Tuesday. Yeah, that makes sense. Friday is the 2nd then, right? Then I'm gonna cast then... I'm gonna be a cast again. On Friday. I think together with FBEF. As far as I know, Causey. I'm a baby champion with 1300 elo and a 100% moving playstyle. Ooh, it was a tough road to get there. Actually, that is quite impressive. That is quite impressive. 100% moving. Alright. 1300 elo, I mean, that is... Okay, good guess here from Firma. Bit closer on the western coast of the United States. Yeah, to get to 1300 by playing moving is... I don't think many people did this by only playing moving, so... Good job there. Rescue every mode in unranked because I have 0 pressure and love moving. Yeah, and that's why I thought like playing moving today. I felt like playing moving today. So I just went in and... yeah, selected unranked and then selected moving as the game mode. Just waited. I mean, of course, you still get paired up with players around your elo. And to even find like a ranked moving game can take some time, I would say. And to find an unranked moving game can take even longer. And that is another great guess by Firma. And that is 1100 points of damage. Almost game here already. That's... Firma is playing quite flawless here. Every time, or almost every time, gets the closer guess. And deals a lot of damage. And we are in India. And both players are in southern India, but a bit... Yeah, there's quite a distance between them. One of them has the 5k or close to it. Ooh, wait, what a switch! What a switch! That's almost game! 79 points of damage, of health left for Angel. Wow, what a last second switch there. Just look at players like Ovendani. He almost hit 2.1k with moving only, which is good. Yeah. I mean, if you specialize on something like if you specialize on one game mode, then of course you want to be the best, right? You want to be the best moving player. And then of course you learn all the info. And I think moving is like the one where you can actually learn the most stuff to improve. Because, oh wait, do we have both players in the same place? And Firma is a bit closer, but that won't be enough points. But 8 points. Yeah, and like if you want to, if you play NMPZ or play no move, there's only a limited amount of things you can really learn to get better. I mean, of course, there's always vibe and stuff which you can improve, but when it comes to really learning stuff, there's only a very limited amount of things you can actually learn. When it comes to moving, you can basically scale all the things down even further, and that is gonna be game. And that is a commit here. I respect that, but still, Firma wins this round of moving. And we go on. We move on. We move on to no move. And let me check what we play. We play a Pro World. 45 seconds. Mm, 45 seconds. And no move. Alright. I'm just gonna start the next game. Good luck, good luck. And where was I? Yeah, I think like the for moving you can always scale it even further down and learn smaller cities, town names, roads, whatever. There's almost like an unlimited amount of resources or things you can learn. So yeah, I think that is where you can actually grind the most to get better at the game. But I won't do that. I can't remember stuff. But people who have this ability, obviously, they are gonna shine in this game mode. Alright, both in the wrong country here. It was actually Chile. And both went Peru. As we move on to Namibia. There's no limits, that's why it's... Yeah, I like this game so much. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Alright, Firma seems to have lined up something here. Angel also found a road that... Oh, there was no guess from Angel. I think... I don't know what happened there. Ref? We need a video assistant. But I think it was just too late, right? Unfortunately. I don't know what we do in such a case, but I guess just play on, right? Nobody says anything. So I'm just gonna assume that was player error here. Which is unfortunate, of course, but I mean, it happens. It can always happen. That's why you always need to make sure your guess is in before the time runs out. Even if you think you have like 5 seconds left, make sure to put your pin down just to be extra safe. But that doesn't mean Angel can't win this anymore. I mean, there's still multis after this round. Starting with round number 5, there will be multis. And it's always winnable with these. Even without them, obviously, but they help a lot, I would say. Alright, Bulgaria. Oh my god. And now Angel starts to deal some damage. FBev, thanks for the follow. Angel starts to deal some damage. It's small damage for now, but I think it will accumulate over time. There we go. Firma is closer this time. Both with a very nice region guess here in Turkey. Alright. So this is like a car meta round, I would say. I mean, maybe even... Oh wait, we do have very... Okay, that is gonna be game. But that would have been game even if Angel guessed in the round where Angel didn't guess. That would have been game. That is a great guess by Firma. And that makes the whole game 2-0 for now. We're gonna see an NPC though. And this will be played on an arbitrary rural world. 45 seconds. And we are going to start. Wait, let me check. Yeah, everything should be fine. Good luck, good luck. I think Angel needs it the most now, but it's the most luck-based, as we said. And it could be a 2-1 after that game. Or a 3-0. Depends. Ooh, we saw a Ukraine click here from Firma, I think. In the first millisecond. Maybe not, just maybe just a Ukraine zoom. Oh, and it actually was Ukraine. Firma will be closer. Dealing a few hundred points of damage. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to pan around in an NPC game. But I think the country should be obvious here. The question is, where are we? And we were on the peninsula. On this stretch of this 61 road. And what a beautiful mountainous scenery here. But where are we? Ooh, Bolivia. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that, but the players instantly zoomed in on Bolivia. But I already told my 2 Bundesliga opponents yesterday that I haven't played GeoGuessr for like a week because, as I said, I was away from home, away from my PC, so I wasn't able to play. And me personally, I really like notice a difference in just my general vibe for the game. Wait. Oh wait, that is crazy. They are basically equidistant, but only Angel is the correct country. But it was basically downtown Benin, so yeah. So I get really rusty with my like vibe after not playing for a few days. And I really noticed that. But I mean, ooh. That is huge damage for Angel. Maybe NPC is Angel's game mode here. And we're gonna see the first win. But maybe not. We'll see. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys. Maybe you have been away from home too. And can agree or disagree with that. That you really get rusty and your vibes, or you lose a lot of your vibes for the game. And especially for me, like I'm like a 90% vibe player, I would say. That is quite hard. But after playing like some games, you kind of get into it again. Or for at least for me, that's the case. Wait, do we see a Europe switch here from Firma? We see it, and it is Europe, and there's huge damage. It's not game, but it's 3,500 points of damage. And that's a huge swing. As we move on to Australia, now it comes down to this, but I mean, that's just probably just Queensland, yeah, or maybe like NSW South, I don't know. Something like that. Both are in Queensland though. NSW it is. Oh, no. Ah, yes. 390 points. Bundesliga has also been going for too long. Wait, what do you mean? Like, how was it going for too long? Or how has it been going for too long? 18 points for Angel here. Important points because it increases the multi for 1 round by 0.5. As we move to Canada, I think. Wait, what was... Ooh, both players insta-sent Saskatchewan and with Saskatchewan. Great guess by both of them. But Angel now needs a miracle. Or just a good round. A good guess, I should say. Angel's an NMPZ main. Based on his profile, by the way. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I kind of figured it. But, yeah, I mean... Very strong gameplay here from both of them, but especially Angel in this NMPZ game. Oh, we have the northern versus kind of central India. Angel is far north. I like the central more, but it is quite northish. And that's 1,700 points of damage. Leaves Firma with 1,700 points. And Angel with 700. Is this the US or what is it? No, it's... Is it? It does look so European. The road, the buildings, everything. But the plants, yeah, they look way more US. I would say it's like central US than like Oklahoma. Or... Oh my god! I don't know. Yeah, I mean, great guess. And that is game, and that's the 3-0 for Firma. Thanks for the follow. Sorry, I completely missed it. Thanks for the follow, whoever followed. And that is game. That's 3-0. And that was a great performance from Firma. With the win here against Angel. Alright, in game number 2, we are going to see Tomek versus Saker. I'm just gonna... Oh, we can replace. Okay, we still need Tomek. There is Tomek, nice. Alright, Saker versus Tomek. And of course, we're gonna start with a tweaked world again. On move. With 1 minute 30. Should be fine. Let's see if both players are here and ready. Both players are here and ready. Let's start. Like, it got kind of boring because it has been going on for like 2 months or so. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I also think like 2 weeks for one... for like 2 or 3 games is a bit long. Especially since GeoGuessr players, there's basically... Like 90% of GeoGuessr players, I would say, they have a lot of time. And you can just like text them and say, hey, do you want to play? Yeah, I got time. And I mean, I guess, yeah, there are some players who like don't really have much time, but don't see a zoom here. Wait, what? Didn't see a zoom here from Tomek. Still in the same city. So they could like bring it down to like 1 week, I think. That would be more exciting, or yeah, a bit more fast-paced, and it, I think, would really help the whole Bundesliga in like popularity and just player happiness. And yeah, we are in Greece now. Seven Dying Angels. Oh, nice name, by the way. That was embarrassing. Oh, I don't think it was embarrassing at all. It was a great game, or great games, and you performed very well. Just got quite unlucky, I would say. I was thinking that was I was losing an NPC on the 50-50 US Europe. Yeah. This was a hard one. It was a hard one. Just admit that 90% are unemployed. Yeah, Nexon, I mean, a lot of them are too young to be unemployed, I would say. A lot of the I don't know what the average age of GeoGuessr players are, especially on the better side of players, higher elo. But I would say it's pretty low. So most of them are probably still in school or like studying or something like that. And people who do that, I think, have the most time in general. So yeah, I think that's the main reason. I don't know how many are unemployed. Actually, I don't know. I think I don't know any who are unemployed. But I don't know it about it. I don't know what most people do, to be honest. But I know some that actually work, so. No Zoom, but same street is crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Couldn't decide where in NA. Okay. Wait, Saker! Found the place! Not bad. Not bad. That's a game master bug. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yo, Qualini! How are you doing? Yeah, we're just having fun watching good players play GeoGuessr in the Champions League here. Group B today. And we see Saker versus Tomek right now. Pretty exciting game so far. Saker with a great Indonesia guess. Wait, went back to spawn and Saker, wow. I mean, you really see the experience of Saker here showing in these games. Saker has a lot of games played, and I think that really shows in his gameplay here. That is like a vibe builder times 10. Like playing a lot of games and then also being high elo, knowing a lot of stuff. You have a perfect vibe basically. Better than 99.9% of your opponents. And then you just need to know all the metas, and you're basically unstoppable at this point. Super good. Was training some pinpointing with the what? Wait. Oh, I didn't see it, but Tomek didn't guess. That is unfortunate. Second time we see this today. I mean, happens, I guess, but it's very unfortunate. But I would say Saker played very... I can't play moving. Okay. Oh, wait, you don't see a thing. Okay. Oh, he's playing from phone internet. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. That's quite hard, I would say. Unfortunately, that's one of the game modes. But I mean, yeah, there's still a chance for a 2-1 then. A Pro Worlds 45 seconds is next. I mean, maybe Causey will find a solution for that, but I don't know. Alright. Hopefully no move is better for both of them to, yeah, ensure a more fair game. Let's see if both are here. They are. Okay, let's start. No move. I hope I did put no move. Yeah, I did. Good. Oh, okay, yeah, it's your what are you called? Your team. All right. And you played some pinpointing duels, okay? Or pinpointing, yeah. Nice. I already said today I played some unranked moving duels just because I wanted to play some moving. From just like once in a while I like to play some moving. It's a fun game mode. I'm just not good at it, so I don't really want to play it ranked, but for unranked it's perfect. Okay. Both were in West, or no, one was in West Sumatra, one in Riau, and it was East Kalimantan. So not the easiest round, apparently. Saker, my idol, my one and only, may you guide yourself to victory, glory to Western Slovakia. That is nice. Hi, Riley. Yeah, you need a totally different set of knowledge from moving. You do. It's like quite a different game, I would say, than no move in NPC. You actually have to know geography for for moving, other than NPC and no move. Okay, so points for Tomek again. The internet problems don't seem to affect him in no move, which is good. All right. Ooh, and Saker got the coastal vibe in Colombia and manages to deal more than 1,000 points of damage to Tomek. As we move on to Russia, and this one, like, they immediately look at, like, I mean, now the trees, obviously, the soil, but also the car. Probably. Yeah, here we see it from Saker. There's nothing on the car, not much. And I think that means we are somewhere in the northwest. Probably. They went there. And we are in Thailand. Ooh. Southern Thailand for Tomek. A bit risky with the commit there. It was further north. On the southern part of it, but still more north. Saker is closer. Okay. I think we have the Maranhão insulators, and it looks very coastal. In fact, it wasn't Maranhão. It was RGDN, but it was coastal. At least that is what both players got. And now we see Japan. Let's see who will be closer here. Japan is a very learnable country, but there is not really a visible meta, at least not to me. No poles, no bollards or anything. And it was the southern tip of Kyushu. Next round. Yesterday I went Panama on a very, to be fair, a very difficult Puerto Rico. It didn't look like Puerto Rico. RGDS, and that is going to be game for Saker. Very good region guess. I think this guy is just very good at region guessing. What can I say? That is 2-0 for Zaker, and we still need to play an NPC on an arbitrary rural world. And 45 seconds again. So I would say, without hesitating, let's start the game. And good luck to both players. Gonna need something cozy to sleep. Ooh, Eagle. Here you have it. A very cozy stream. And Sacred instantly locks in Costa Rica. Tomek follows him. Thanks for the lurk, Eagle. Have fun listening to this beautiful stream. And it was Costa Rica. Both players got it. 62 points for Sacred. Next round. Ooh, this one is interesting. Looks like the US, but the road doesn't really, I mean, still could be. I mean, instantly I thought US, but it could be Europe. To me, it could be Europe as well. Yeah, it is. It is Germany even. Stadt Ilm. Nice. Some Germany action. Especially on a Beatty round where both players sent wrong continent. Always good to see. Always good to see. And we have the insta send in Denmark from Saker. And Tomek follows. It is Denmark. 177 points of damage. Is it Denmark again? That's what Tomek thinks. Saker zooms in on Belgium, Netherlands, France, something in this. Belgium. Oh, Tomek now in the Netherlands. Went down from Denmark. And what a guess! Even region guesses the Netherlands. That's something only a handful of players would do in this situation. Probably, I mean, obviously, probably a bit of luck in there, but still, Tomek, great guess. Great guess. Maybe a bit of luck, maybe repeat. Could be a lot of things, I would say. All right, Argentina is where both players go. And Saker somehow knows the region. Great guess. That was only 1.5x damage though. So Tomek is still in the game. And if he doesn't want to be the next 3-0 victim, he needs to turn this game around. And that's what he does. Going in the right city. In the Dominican Republic. 50-50 chance. You could hatch it, but nobody really does. South Africa, both in a similar region. It is closer to where Saker guessed. 560 points of damage. And this is Turkey or... I don't want to say Greece or Turkey. I thought Turkey for like mixed Western Turkey, but I think Greece is just a bit more likely. Tomek is in Western Turkey though.
Oh my god.
I could see both. Thank you, Angel, for the follow. And Tomek hatches it. I like it. It is Greece though. It is Greece. And that is not game. Tomek still has 134 points left. Speaking of exciting, this game has it all. Alright, California here for Tomek. I like the guess. It does have the... I mean, if it is the US, it's definitely California, I would say. Question is it actually the US? Or is it Portugal? It is Portugal! And Saker wins! Seika wins, and that's another 3-0. GG's to Zaker and Tomek. And Seika with a, I would say, deserved win here, but as we saw in round number 1, moving with the internet of Tomek, it's quite sad to see. But it happens. I mean, that's another 3-0. And next game we will see Zaker again against Firma. I mean, one of them obviously has to play. There's only 4 players who play today. And it will be Zaker versus Firma. So the 2 winners. That's basically the final for today. Let's see. 8 Tweaked Worlds. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Moving, of course. And if the players are ready, we can start. Seika is ready. Firma, I don't know. Firma ready. Oh, ready. I have chat. Oh, it has chat disabled. Okay, let's go. Seika Goat. Natural talent. Not like you. Okay, okay. The glazing backfired. Bulgaria here for both players, and we were just downtown Sofia. That is 211 points of damage for Saker in round number 1. Both players don't... I mean, okay, in Germany... Is it Germany? I think it is. In Germany you have to play moving, obviously, but both players... Oh, Berlin! Okay, that is funny. That, like, it did look so rural. I never thought it was Berlin, but it is just Berlin. Pankow. Berlin Pankow. And that's the 5k from Firma. Nice 5k. Lined it up last second. Not bad. Freebie. Yeah. I mean, imagine you see like a rural round in Germany and think, okay, I have to find a town entry sign. It has a lot of info. Maybe I know the Landkreis and then I can 5k and then it just says Berlin. And you think like, oh no. My opponent probably knows Berlin. The probability is quite high. Alright, State of Bahia. It was label. 49 points of damage for Saker. As we move on to, what is it, South Africa? I think it is. Wait, no, what? No, it's Europe. Oh, it's Portugal. Wow, it looked very South African in the starting frame. Oh, and that makes sense. We are on... Wait, they are on different islands though, are they? I think Firma is zooming in on... Oh no, no, both. Both are on Madeira. Different sites though. And Seika decided to click the right side of it. The right side was the right side for this one. And now we are in South Africa. Better late than never. Do you say it like that in English? I don't know. The instant region guess from Saker. Oh, Firma is further north. Near Joburg. Saker lost. And Firma has the last loss with that one. Nigeria here, and there it says something. Welcome to George Ama or something. This looks very 5K-able. But will the players actually 5k it? I mean, in Nigeria you can find a lot of signs like this one that Saker has, or Firma has right now, that just tell you the city or like the state. And I think they both found... Oh, no, they're not in the same state, I think. Firma is in Port Harcourt. Saker is also in Port Harcourt now, okay. But no one found the 5k, I think. But Firma is close to it. Oh, George Ama, yeah. It said it. Was findable. Could have been a 5k. Could have been a double 5k. Did we see a double 5k today already? I don't think so. Or did we? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, don't think there's info. Is there info? Oh, Copiapo. Okay. Both players get it. And we see a European large, I think. But it looks planted in this little park area. In Hungary. It just looks like downtown Budapest. But I think the street signs aren't the Budapest ones, right? No, they're not. Both players are in Budapest though. It is this city though. Santa Sangre. Where in the world is this? Belgium, says Firma, and commits to some city. Bruges. Saker is still in Brussels. It is Bruges. I don't know if it said it on a sign or Firma just recognized it. I don't know, but good damage here, almost 1,000 points. As we move on to Brazil. And Seiko with the instant send in Mato Grosso. Will Firma follow? Oh no! Firma goes Marabá. Okay. That's a difference. And that is huge damage for Saker. And that is game. Wow. The insta-send paid out. Wow. Great guess. And that brings Saker to a 1-0 lead as we move on to a Pro World. A no move and 45 seconds. GG's, GG's. That's so scammed. It was an insta-send. Sometimes it is actually good strategy. And it worked this time. And we start in no move. Looks like Serbia. Northern Serbia. And Saker sends it. Firma follows. Wants to line up a road here, but I think it's probably not a yellow one. Oh, it actually was a yellow one. Okay. 63 points of damage. Tocantins. And not this one, but 63. And we have an Indonesia. With pole meta and I think they're just standard even poles, right? At least I don't know anything specifically about them. Oh, we have a Sumatra versus Cali, and it is Cali. That is a good guess by Firma. But remember, Firma was in the lead before, and then Saker just destroyed all their hopes and dreams with a multiplier sweep on 4x damage. And we see a Florida lock here from Saker. Don't know why he sent Florida there. But, I mean, he seems to know it. Wow. I mean, I think that is the experience I talked about earlier. Because I could not explain that with anything else. Like, probably like a photographic memory or something? And then good experience in the game. I mean, in order to make that guess, you have to have seen it like at least 3 times before. Like this area. Or study it, or whatever you do to learn that. I guess you get a vibe for it, but you can also remember how it looks like. And we have a Nepal from both players here. Verma is a bit closer. It is Eastern Nepal. Seiko went for the safety middle hedge there. Not bad, not bad. Ophelism. Ophelism. Wow, Saker is so handsome and makes such impressive guesses. I aim to be him. I strive to become Saker. Saker is my world. My universe. No, my universe purse Churgi Saker. Thanks for that comment, Riley. Oh, nice clouds. Ooh, okay, very specific road here for Saker. But yeah, it has to be very west in the country. Are both on the same road? They are, and Firma is even closer. It was like the last southwest, the most southwestern part of the country. Most southern stretch of this road. Where's 500% have to cook and eat in between? Because I don't know actually. You can do that during your game. At least the eating part, I would say. Probably not the cooking part. But you have to cook during your game, obviously. But not like that. 1000 points of damage here for Saker. But I think maybe after the next game. I don't know. You never know how long these games gonna take. Could be like an hour for one game. Could be 5 minutes for one game. So you never know. No. Tasmania for both of them though. 158 points of damage. And we are. Oh, I thought it was Tracker, but it's not. Nice location. We have these Mediterranean pines. Turkish pines. Or, no, there's not. I don't think. I don't know. Don't know the names. Yeah, you find them in eastern Spain. You find them a lot in Greece, Croatia, and Turkey. But if you see them in Spain, it's probably East Coast or the Balears. Isles Baleares. What are they called in English? Balearic Islands? The Balears? Could you say that? I don't know. Alright, the US. Oh, Maine for Saker here. Oh wait. Oh wait, it was actually Canada, okay. That makes sense. Well, very even game here. We have an even game on our hands, guys. As we move to Chile, which is can be quite hard. 5x damage. And we have another Instasend. Seems to work for Saker. Saker continues playing like this. And I mean, ooh, but this time it didn't. And that is game, I think. Yeah, it is. That's the first win for Firma against Saker. So it's a 1-1 and we don't see another 3-0. We don't see another 3-0. That's huge. But now we see another NPC game. And let's see who will take the win here. Now that's actually the first time the NPC game is the deciding game. It was intense, it was intense. And Saker insta-zooms here. What is Saker doing? Knowing the road. I mean, maybe knowing the road. We don't know yet. Oh, the Firma knows the road even better. What? That's another level. I don't know what was like the distinct factor there that told them that it was there. I don't know it, but that's what I mean. That's another level. And it doesn't have anything to do with car meta probably. Or coverage or copyright or anything like that. It's just pure vibes or just remembering things. But remembering things is kind of cheating, right? You're not supposed to remember what it looks like. You're supposed to guess where it is. Just based on how it looks like. But there is only a limited amount of roads in this world, and if you've seen all the roads before, then you, are guaranteed to remember some of them, I guess. And that's a good guess by Saker here in India. Rajasthan. 1129 points of damage. Ooh, and we have Sweden. Locked in by Saker. Western Sweden. Southwestern Sweden. And it was just Stockholm, which is not in the west. And that means we have some 446 points of damage for Firma. Oh, sorry, I didn't start. As we move on to Mexico. Is it Mexico? It looks like Mexico. Could be the US, but I think it's Mexico. It looks northern though. Yeah, I agree. Sonora, I like that. Also with the cacti. I think we have some cacti in the distance. Baja, also possible. But it is Sonora. And that is good damage. 1.5x. Makes it 1600. Romania? I don't know. Yeah, it was just Romania. Okay. The road line was very thin for Romania, I would say. But we had a pole, fortunately. Otherwise, you probably sent Bulgaria there. Right. France? Yeah. The players agree. That's good. Confirmation for my guess. Or what is Saker doing? Oh, probably also in France there. We just don't really see it. Northern France. 295 points of damage for Saker. Looks Baltic. Oh wait, doesn't. What is it? Oh! Wait, oh, do we have a short plate? Oh yeah, we don't have a front plate. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. Yeah, still, what is it? Like Quebec? Or BC. Wait, do we have a BC Quebec split here from the players? Yeah, Firma is in BC. Locks it in. Saker in the east. And it is BC. And that is game for Firma. Winning the third game. And defeating Saker 2-1. GG's. Well played. Supremo, how are you doing? Good to see you. And FBF wants to play. Nice. Welcome in, FBF. So next game we see is Angel versus Tomek. All right. Robbery. Sorry for the merchant taker, you have to win this game all day. Happens. Oh, sorry, I didn't even, I have to switch the game modes, of course. Tweaked Worlds is the moving map. And of course 1 minute 30 for the players. They both waved. So let's just start the game. Angel versus Tomek now. These are the players who lost their first game. So let's see who will win this one. Someone has to win now. Sacred is the unluckiest player in the world. His brain receives a 50% debuff versus French players. It's okay. I mean, that happens to all of us, doesn't it? 20 points here for Tomek. GG's knows I didn't deserve to win the moving game. LOL, I'm just here to instantly update scores. Oh, nice. Okay, that's why you're in. Thought you would like to play a game here. Maybe against Firma, who is already today's winner, I think. I mean, it was like a different system, yes, but... What a cool location! I definitely have to know where this is. Oh, I can send this to Vince. Vince, I think, has a dinosaur map. Or is working on one, or whatever, but... That is such a cool location. Dino! Yeah, it is. I wanted to use Landkreise knowledge and we got Berlin! Yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. You can rewatch it on the VOD. That's exactly how I reacted. Like, oh yeah, let me find the Landkreis. And then you see Berlin. It just destroys all your hopes in a second. Okay, where's this dinosaur located though? We don't know yet. I don't know mine. Would have been an advantage, definitely, if it wasn't Berlin or any other big known city. Oh, very late zoom here from Angel, and oh, Tomek thought it was Lake Saint-Jean, but it was just the coast of St. Lawrence River. Coast. You finally get around in Germany and then you see Berlin on the sign. All hopes destroyed. Yeah. Especially on such a rural road. Round. If it was like very urban, I would have thought like, yeah, okay, it's Berlin, but we're just in the middle of nowhere and the sign just says Berlin. It was quite funny. 69. Nice. It is game number 4, by the way. We have 6 games today, and that's the 4th already. So we're already past the first half of this stream. At least when it comes to games. Maybe not time. Maybe time, maybe not time. We will see. We will see. As I said, game could take like an hour or 5 minutes. You never know. And Angel found the places on the sign, probably. Good guess. And we are back in North America. Beautiful. All America. Where's Canada? According to Tomek. And also according to Angel. Angel in Labrador. And we are in Australia with a metal pole. Looks like a Northern Territory pole. And we are on some train tracks. A railroad through the road. Crossing the road. Angel looking for it. Doesn't seem to find it. Still is closer though, and it was just some small off-road. Not really findable. India again. We've seen some good India guesses today. I don't know if they were made by either Angel or Tomek, but we will see now. Oh, Angel with the commit in the northeast. And this time it didn't pay off. No, it really didn't. It lost Angel the game. That's unfortunate, but that makes the game 1-0 for Tomek. As we move on to the next map. A Pro World. On no move. With 45 seconds. Alright. Let's see some no move action here. Let's go, let's go. Based. Based indeed, based indeed. Alright. That's the kind of round I... No, that's not the kind of round, but... Actually, on these like Southern Central American small cam rounds, I always have to think for a few seconds what it even can be now. Because I'm just so confused. Costa Rica, Panama, Puerto Rico, Brazil. Arch is small cam now as well, right? I think Arch got some small cam. And also I saw that Peru got some probably new small cam, because we had a small cam round in a jewel last time. Both obviously just insta sent Cusco, and it was, I think it was like Ayacucho or Huancayo or something like that. But I think I've never seen, oh, and of course Paraguay. I think I've never seen Argentina small cam though, if it exists. Maybe it's just a myth and it doesn't really exist, but if it does, I think I've never seen it yet. Yeah, it's expanding? Okay. So Peru probably... Oh, Eastern Andes Peru small cam. I mean, I think we already have some near Cusco, but like even further east. There are probably not many roads further east, but would be nice to see. There's like this one southern road that goes up to... What's this town called? It's not Iquitos, right? No, Iquitos is the one in the north. What's the other one in the south that is very, very far away from everything else? Let me check. Is it even a town? No, it's not really a town. But I mean this road. Roraima. Both got Roraima here. 230 points of damage for Tomek. It's actually a recognizable road, too. Like, I think I won a few jewels just by recognizing this road in no move. Or even an NPC, but I don't really play an NPC, so probably no move. Tomek is in Nepal here, and it's not. Ooh, that is huge damage. That's enough damage! And Angel wins this game against Tomek. So, 1-1. As in the last game. Both players now one game. My game chat was off. First game. Sorry, GG for moving. Oh, okay. Got you. Alright, then let's move on to an arbitrary, you guessed it, rural world. As we move on to NPZ. W first wins. Yeah, surely. I think they're both happy that they don't move off. Wait, what did I want to say? That they won't go out of this day without a win. That's what I wanted to say. They both have one now. That's what the essence. Wait, so we see a Baltic guess here versus a Central Russia guess from Angel. And it is Baltic, and what is Tomek even doing? That is insane! And it's not the first time he's done that. He did this before in the Netherlands. Where he just like zooms in on a region, scans there a bit, just on like an NPZ round. Like what? How can bro region guess these countries? That's insane. Especially on NPZ. That's really impressive. Tomek has to have a secret that we all don't know, but I would probably revolutionize GeoGuessr. At least in NPZ. Just north of Sydney here in NSW. And Tomek is on a good way to flawless this game. Wait, Uganda? I thought Ghana. Oh, this is Uganda, okay. I would have sent Ghana there, but we were probably driving on the left, which I didn't pay attention to. Would have been important. It would have. But still flawless for Tomek, even with the Uganda round. 13-13 left for Angel, and Angel insta sends Panama. But once more, Tomek is just slightly closer because he really wants this flawless win. Round number 6 now, 2x damage. Northwestern Spain here for Tomek. What is Angel doing? Italy, southern Italy, and it is Spain. And that is actually a flawless victory for Tomek. Very well played here. Very consistently and just quick sense. Nice work. And that makes it another win for Tomek. First win of the day. And wait, so yeah, everyone except Angel won a game today so far. That can change against Saker in the last game, but first we are going to see Tomek versus Firma. And where's Firma? There we go. And of course, we are going to switch to a tweaked world again. Moving. And 1 minute 30. Alright. Let's see if the players are ready. Tomek is ready. I'm ready. Firma is ready. Perfect. Then let's start. Let's start the game. Moving. Round number 1 in Greece. Have fun. Right. Is there any readable info? Gavdos. Romeli Gavdos. Rodro Ak. I don't know. And it was Crete. Crete for Firma. How do you pronounce Firma in French? Is it like Firma? Or something like that? Probably. But it's a German word as well, so I'm just gonna say Firma. Alright, we have an India here with info, but Tomek doesn't really want to use the info. Insta-sense, and Firma is closer. 1000 points of damage towards Tomek. Now Firma is dominating the game again. It's not an NPC anymore, it's moving. Probably Firma's mode. And probably that's why Tomek Insta-sense as well. It's his strategy, perhaps. Ooh, yeah. And Firma is closer. Even with 15 seconds, manages to really use the info he finds to his advantage. And we have a Western Australia, which Tomek obviously insta-sensed. The 105 Albany. Ooh, that is good info. Good info. Where's the 105? We don't know, but it's closer to Firma than it is to Tomek. Oh, Tomek. Oh, yeah. That's. I think I know why. Tomek mentioned that his internet doesn't work for moving. He plays on his with his phone internet, and that doesn't seem to be good for moving. That's why he insta-sense on the moving games. I mean, that is. I mean, they could have like. I don't know. They could have said they will play NM on the moving games. But I don't know. They probably didn't communicate about that. And Causey also didn't say anything to this problem of Tomek, so... Oh, Tomek makes some points here. So I guess it's just as it is right now. Tomek has to instant these rounds. And if there is a very urban rounds with a lot of info, maybe he tries to move. Because otherwise, I don't know. Maybe he gets lucky, but doesn't seem like it. Nope. That is gonna be game. GG's. More or less. But now let's quickly move on to no move. And let's hope for a more exciting game. And a more, yeah, I should say, even and balanced game, in a sense that there is no problems with internet or any other technical issues which the players can't do anything against. All right. Idaho here for Tomek. Don't know where. Oh, that's a big difference. Firma is in New Mexico here. What does the round look? Okay. I can see both ideas. I think it's more north. Like, I do like the Idaho. This one. It could be south though. Ooh, wow, and Firma gets it. That's impressive. I also thought it... I mean, I get the vibe. It looks very similar now that I think about it, but... Wow, okay. Nice guess. That's all I can say. Western Australia again. South Murchison Zoom here from Tomek. East Murchison Zoom now. What are you gonna do? Murchison? Firma just says, I don't care, and just clicks, and it is closer. It would have been close to East Murchison. Murchison, not Murchison. Okay. Alright. That's game number 5, by the way. 5 out of 6. So if you're still here and watching, the penultimate game for today. So enjoy it, lean back, enjoy your tea or whatever you drink, And let's just see the last guesses here. And we have East versus West. It's not game, but quite hefty damage here for Firma against Tomek. Wow. Firma almost flawless this year. It's so crazy. Wow, and what an insta-send. That was actually... It was an insta-send. Didn't even open the map, basically. And, okay, Firma is a bit closer. But still. I mean, that could not have been like a Game Master bug, because... He really, like, I clicked start, the countdown went to 0, and he instantly locked it in. Like, he really, like... I don't even know how he did that. Okay, Tomek sends a GG here. Guess he just clicked middle of the United States and realizes it's probably further north, and it is. And that's game, yeah. GG's. Flawless victory by Firma here. Let's move on to the last game of match number 5. Wait, is this already 5? Yeah, it is. Okay. Good. NPC. Let's start. In an arbitrary rural world, we start in South Africa, right? With sugarcane. You think, yeah, of this area where Firma just zoomed in, I would say. Ooh. Tomek goes border to Eswatini. I don't know why. Don't know his reasoning there. Don't think you see sugarcane that north, where Tomek is right now. I think that's more of a coastal thing in South Africa. But maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it is just south. That's the first points for Firma. Oh, we have a Colombia sent from Tomek. I thought Brazil, yeah, I thought Brazil as well. Yeah, it is. What is Tomek doing? I don't think he's too locked in right now. Okay, oh wait, is it Mongolia? It's like the southeastern roads in Mongolia? I think so, right? Yeah, the one where Tomek zooms in. Yeah, this one. Firma also, but I think it's further south, right? Yeah, it is indeed. Enga Hulaza. Shoutouts to everyone who lives there. There is sugarcane in Mobella, but it looks like Durban. There is sugarcane up there, okay. Don't think I've ever seen sugarcane there, but maybe in the new coverage, I don't know. I only ever seen sugarcane on the coasts, especially around Durban, KwaZulu-Natal area. Yeah, Brazil here, not the easiest round. Thought like maybe it's like Mato Grosso or something. Oh, we see a mountain in the distance. Oh, that's interesting. And yeah, it was just Mato Grosso, south of Cuiabá. And Malaysia with the black sticker. Should be a safe mainland send here for both of them. I mean, sometimes you have to think about it if you don't see any stickers. And it was just Penang. Downtown Penang. Next round here in the United States of America. Oh, in Argentina. Sorry, yeah, that makes more sense. Well, would have made sense for the United States as well, but not really. New Ken it is. And it's game. That is game. And what a performance by Firma here. Wins this, I think 2-1, right? Against Tomek here. And FBF wants to play a game. Welcome in, FBF. We see our final game for today now. And it's Angel versus Saker. So let's see the stats for a second. Angel, as we said before, didn't win a single game today yet. And Saker won one game, 3-0. And lost against Firma. So, yeah, we'll see. And Saker already vanished out of the party. That is unfortunate. I will forfeit if allowed. Saker can take win. I want to play, come on, okay. Why do you want this, Angel? Why? Angel, come on. We want to see the game. Yeah, let's go. Saker versus FBF. That's the game. That's the game. We got a game on our hands. Saker versus FBF. Okay, let's replace FBF for now though. And let's see the last game. Angel versus Saker. And let's make it a good last game for now. As we said, moving is on a Tweaked World. One minute 30 seconds. Moving. Let's see if the players are ready. Saker is ready. Angel is ready. Let's go. Moving. All right. I can't perform in tournaments probably. I don't know why. I mean, then you have to do it as often as possible in order to get better, right? So don't forfeit. You should always face your fears or your your areas of life where you are not good in. I don't know. 3-0, not 2. Oh, 3-0. Okay. Okay. I'm against Angel. Why? That's not very nice of you. To be against someone. I mean, you could be for Saker, but being against Angel is crazy. Geez, unfortunate games was ass on my internet. Yeah, Tomek, I kind of figured that was the problem. Yeah, that's very unfortunate, actually. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not the organizer of this, right? I can't do anything about it. But I kind of feel it, or I do feel it for you. That is not the best thing. To have shitty internet when you need to play and perform. That is actually a Tweaked World now. Also 25k in Bhutan right now. Nice. Like, that's unlucky that Library Internet was working 6 hours earlier, but it had breakdown, and I probably won't have internet for next few days. Oh no. Yeah, for Saker. Yeah, for Saker I meant. Okay, good. Always against Riley. That's crazy. Never against me in queue. Don't miss the 1400. That is crazy. Okay. I don't know. This looks like Shetland. Am I crazy for that? No, okay. That's why it looked like Shetland, because it was like islands off of the coast of Scotland. Which Shetland is to 1400. Don't insult Cozy. 1400 is a bit low. Let's at least say 1500. Or like 1450. too high. Okay, now it gets crazy. Alright. Players don't really play a lot of moving here, but there's a lot of info at spawn most of these rounds, so it makes sense for them to not waste their time too much. 0 out of 10 rage bait. Oh, that's very low rated rage bait. Are we on Crete again? Or no, it looks like just some other random Greek island. Seika goes for Peloponnese. Oh, look, Corfu. Okay. Wait, look, way too dry for Corfu. What? Corfu is usually quite lush. That looked way too dry to be Corfu, but it was coastal, so I kind of get it, but... Greek islands, that's always something very special, I would say. Big Z is a moving legend. Now you actually, yeah, you can say that. You can say that. That is an impressive guess. Ooh, wow, that looks nice. Oh, wait, I didn't remember where the dinosaur log was. It was findable, I think. I can just rewatch. I think the VOD, or Cozy, do you want me to upload the VOD again? Then the VOD will be on YouTube. And we can all rewatch to find the dinosaur log. Maybe we get another dinosaur log today, and that is game! Game for Saker. Saker wins this moving game. 1-0 for Saker. A Pro World. Oh. 45 seconds. Let's hop into it. Let's go straight into it, and we see Peru. Would be nice. All right. Northern Peru for Saker. Angel is a, there's also Northern Peru, but a bit further in the mountains, further east. And Saker, as expected, on the correct road, in the wrong province though. Don't know what they call their subdivisions. Oh, there's info. Bangjanga. And wait, Saker just found it. What? Oh, we have Odisha language. I just noticed. Okay, but that is still, that's impressive. He found the place. That is good points for Saker. No state streak, but he fell off. Yeah, indeed, indeed. But to give him some credit, it was, yeah, it was just over the border of the state. Maybe probably the map was wrong. I don't think he would have made this mistake, right? Probably it was poorly mapped, and the province border was just a few meters more south. It's the only plausible explanation, I would say. Yeah, South Korea is not that big of a deal. Ooh. My instant vibe was Kamchatka, but now I look on the right side of the screen and it doesn't really look like it. It could still be, right? It does look like Kamchatka. Could just be Eastern, yeah, Eastern mainland though. Oh wait, we do have a Kamchatka from Saker. I think we have white car as well. Wait, switches to Eastern mainland, okay. Okay. But I feel validated. The first vibe was there. From both of us. Some Uruguay action. Love to see it, love to see it. Western Uruguay. No one got that. But as long as we get like South Korea and Uruguay all the time, it won't be the most exciting game. Let's have some fun in Portugal now. Very exciting. Intense gameplay here. We have 3x damage now in round number 8. And we have a big country. So big country alert. Could be game. If any of the players knows where it is. Or just gets a good guess in and the other one completely misses it. But, ooh, okay. Angel is significantly closer here. 2,600 points of damage. That puts him in the lead. And now, the dream of beating Saker gets a little bit closer. We won't mention that he wanted to forfeit just a few minutes ago. Let's say, for the story, let's just say it's the biggest dream of Angel to win this game against Saker. I mean, would it change anything? Or is it just... I think Angel... I mean, yeah, if Angel won, I think... Angel would have had a chance to be top 2, right? And that is almost game, but Angel still has a chance. What is... Oh, it's just wood. Wait, what are they doing here? Oh, it's like a barricade or something. Okay, get it. Got it, got it, got it. That is game. We see game here 2-0 for Saker. As we move on to the final game of the day on an arbitrary roll world. Our favorite map of all time. On NMPZ, 45 seconds. Let's go, I mean GG. The secret hater. The secret, let me not make it too obvious hater. Okay, Brazil. Looks like we have some... what's it called? I haven't played this game in a while. Espírito Santo Mountains here. Action here. Espírito Santo action. It was just outside Espírito Santo in Minas. But, I mean, obviously the mountains exist there too. South Africa for Saker. Angel follows suit. Same region basically. A bit closer. So far, flawless. Okay, North Sulawesi zoom here from Angel. Saker is in Sumatra, Western Sumatra. Ooh, that's quite a difference, even though we don't have multis yet. That's gonna be significant damage. Oh, no, Saker switches. Also switches to Sulawesi now. What did they see, or what made them go Sulawesi? I don't know. It is Newsers, though. 450 points of damage. First thought was North Serbia again, but I don't think the roads make sense for North Serbia. What could it be? I don't know. Belgium? Poland. Great guess here by Angel. That round on a multi. It would have been game. Good guess. Both are in northeastern Brazil. And it is Minas? It is Minas. Oh. Yeah. Kind of looked like Minas. If you watch the Brazil learning stream, or the VOD of the Brazil learning stream, you know why. Tournament, let's go! Yeah, Yanizo, how are you doing? I need to do another tournament myself as well. But I don't know when. Probably in January. Won't do it in December. But probably in January, first few weeks of January, I can do another tournament myself. I just have to think about what it should be like. I think it's gonna be a 1 versus 1 again. Because I think last time we had teams. But let's see about this. Slovenia here for Saker. Let's see where Angel goes. Oh, Angel switches to the US? And that is game. And that's another 3-0. This time for Saker against Angel. GG's. That was the last game. And that means we have our scores. Will it update? So Firma obviously dominating every single game here. Seiko was the only one able to take a single game from Firma, but other than that, Firma won every single one. Makes him the winner of today, definitely winner of Group B. And now we should have all the points. Saker in spot number 2 with 7 points. Saker, yeah, only lost the game against Firma and then also won the other 2 games, 3-0. Quite impressive performance. Tomek unfortunately had some technical difficulties with his internet connection today. So that's probably part of the reason why he's only in 3rd place, which I think didn't really reflect his performance. Or his usual performance, I should say, at least. And then Angel in 4th place. I mean, still didn't win a game, but managed to win 1 round against Tomek. And also, I mean, every single one of them played very well today, I can say. So GG's to everyone. Yeah, last time it was 2v2. Oh, yeah, okay. I can sleep well now. Bro is hater number 1. How can you hate Angel? That's crazy. Alright. Yeah, that was it, guys. I really enjoyed that. It was fun. We will see us again on Friday, in the new year then. On January 2nd, I think that is Friday, right? Not... Yeah, that's Friday, right. That will be the final day of the Champions League. And I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna cast it together with FBF, I think. Cause you can confirm that. It is gonna be with FBF, I think. So we're gonna co-cast it. And it will be fun. I'm very excited for it. Yeah, okay, nice, thank you. So make sure everyone to be there in the stream on Friday. But I think you will see all the necessary information on the GeoGuessr Champions League Discord as well. Yeah, thank you again everyone for watching and playing today, and we're gonna raid out, so make sure to stay here for a second. Oh, Acid plays GeoGuessr! That's perfect! let's rate Acid then. He usually doesn't play GeoGuessr when I want to rate him, but now he plays GeoGuessr, and he's a very, very friendly and nice guy. So make sure to send some nice greetings and stay for a bit. As usual, I come in just as it's ending. Shaka, welcome in. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, it's ending right now, but thanks for just checking in in the last few seconds. Good to see you. Maybe next time in the stream, we will see. All right, the VOD will be on YouTube in a few minutes, probably. So make sure to check this one out. And then thanks again, everyone. Have fun in Acid Luminous stream, and until Friday, until next time. Bye bye.